Holland lock and
Oh.
a Holland lock.
Hey guys, this is my
Mixed
new
with
bunny.
what?
I got her last Friday. It's mixed with French slop. She's a Hopland lot mixed with a French slop.
Holland.
Holland, like the country. Holland.
Holland.
Didn't I ever take it? You ever take it to Holland?
Yeah. Yeah. So, this is Luna.
I'm amazed at how she can eat this carrot.
That's the second one. The first one was bigger. And she drank a lot of water too. That's good. And she has a good appetite.
Okay.
Because that bowl
I can
is
even see your
almost-
teeth.
Unlike somebody I know, she eats her vegetables.
By the time I'm recording this video, Luna's been gone for a whole night. Yesterday, I put her in her bigger cage. We made her a custom pen because rabbits aren't supposed to be kept in those small cages you see online. I think that cost $120 for no good reason. So me and my parents came to a compromise. We make a pen for her, put it on the patio, and since we didn't lose our money to buying a hutch, I separated the hutches so there'd be there'd be two hiding places. I left her out there for roughly 3 hours, and I went to and I just got done exercising. I just got done then I went to clean her cage, and once I got her smaller cage, I made her. She sleeps in her smaller cage, so we don't have to worry about anything happening to her at night when we're sleeping. So when I went to bring her in, she wasn't moving. I thought she was just laying down weird because rabbits lay down weird. But I knew the second I touched her, she was gone. When rabbits are alive, you feel how warm they are. You feel their pulse. You know they're alive. And she was cold. There was no heartbeat. Took her to the doctor anyway. I was praying. I was praying that she'd be alive. That maybe the doctors could do something. Or maybe I just couldn't feel the pulse because it was so weak. But deep down I knew she was dead. She was gone, and she wasn't coming back. I had her for roughly 2 years. In rabbit years she would have been 36. Rabbits are healthy rabbits are supposed to live up to 70 years. And I wanted her to live a full life. I wanted her to be alive by the time I went to college, because that's how long she would have lived. So I decided. So we were good friends for about a year. And then right before she got spayed. We'd watch TV together. She'd watch me play video games. Yeah, I'd feed her vegetables and fruit. Her favorite food was bananas. I know it's a stereotype that rabbits like carrots because it's all over TV. It's even in that new Power Rangers TV show. And I just need to get this off my chest. I even made videos with Luna that how she, I called them "How to Cheat at Easter." Like, I know probably nobody got the joke because you just go over to a rabbit. I just went over to her, and Those rabbits, because on Easter rabbits lay eggs. I don't know how that works. And she's gonna help me find the eggs. Right. So obviously there won't be any. She did Easter 3 or 4, or the other 5 that I was planning aren't really gonna happen. Aren't gonna happen. We might bury her at a pet cemetery soon. So so she died from something called GI stasis, which is when she's low in fiber and it blocks her gut, and she has blockage in her gastral intestine, and it can happen so suddenly. It can just rabbits hide when they're sick, so it's really hard to diagnose. At first, I thought it was the RHDV2. I was when it first happened, I thought that's what it was, and I said, that's why I was against putting her out there at first because she because there were wild rabbits outside, right, and the RHDV2 affected them too. So, well, I didn't want her to be around certain rabbits. It's I didn't put her around certain rabbits. I just meant like they lived in the area, so they contaminated most of it. For a more detailed description of GI stages and how to prevent it, I'll leave a link in the description. So, take your if you ever think your rabbit something's wrong with your rabbit, take take her to the vet. Take and since the coronavirus is pretty much making everything difficult, the vet vets certain vets close at 7 o'clock. Okay. Uh, so others, it's rare to see other vets don't treat exotic pets because rabbits count as exotic pets. It, I feel like that's something we need to do. If you think there's truly something with your rabbit and your parents don't think you might be overreacting, just take her to the vet anyway. It could be the smallest thing. The smallest thing can make a big difference. You can have your rabbit diagnosed before anything before they're too late to do anything. Before the and that's something we another thing we need to take care of. Ra- Rabbits shouldn't be all creatures should be treated with the same care as dogs and cats. I while I was waiting to hear from vets, half of which were said they would only see dogs and vets, only dogs and cats. That's they didn't we they wouldn't take care of exotic pets. They wouldn't take they wouldn't take care of Luna. The only place we could see that could take care of Luna would be was some place that was almost an hour away. And maybe if it was closer, maybe she would have still been alive. But it's partly my fault because as if I had made her a better diet, if I had given her a better diet, I know you're not supposed to give rabbits store bought food. I wanted to get her that had put her on that diet immediately after I found out, but it just didn't. I just didn't do it immediately. I just thought it wouldn't hurt her to eat that food. She if she didn't eat if she didn't, she would eat. We would give her hay. We would just not give her the other diet. But my parents were begging me not to blame myself. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop the video here. And I'm not trying to get sympathy, to get views, to get subscribers. I'm not shallow like that. I it's hard to even make this video. I'm still deciding whether I should upload it or not. Well, I'll, I'm gonna. I'll see you next week.